recording. I'm gonna turn the lights on. There's the camera. And wait for the live stream to show up. There is the live stream. Alright, welcome back. If you sat through the last episode, I'm really sorry about that super boring hour and a half of collecting stones for Mr. Moon, but every game now has to have some super long, boring collection quest in it for some reason now. But thankfully the rest of this game has not sucked like that. It's been actually pretty awesome. But welcome back to episode 29, at level 29, coincidentally. Thanks for watching, and let's get started. As always, we start off with gear stuff, so let's get to that. We'll go identify our stuff. Looks like we got some headgear. And before our inventory fills up too much, let's go sell our excess junk. That one looks pretty cool. I like that one. Still, do I like that one better? Or this one? I think I like this one better. It's time for a new handle anyway. Alright. Let's go sell our crap that we don't want. Go sell it to Mr. super ridiculously overpriced upgrade guy that doesn't give us any kind of real discount, even though we helped him with his research.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Mr. O, I'm giving you a really good discount. 7,500 gold.
Nice to see you again.
Literally the most expensive thing in the entire game. So far, anyway. More than double the price of anything else I've bought. Oh, but that's a really good discount. I think you're just ripping me off, butthole.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, I hope somebody robs your store. Okay. Now that we have that really boring crap out of the way, let's get to a quest. The Polyjuice plot. Polyjuice plot. Are we going to find out that the headmaster, Mr. Black, was replaced with somebody and that's why he's such a giant turd? Sorry, I'm taking a detour. I see a side quest overhaul.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Okay,
I
have
don't
no
think
idea
Mr.
who you
Pemberton
are.
meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
I swear.
Good. I'm sure they likely hadn't heard the house called, that's all.
Did I go to the wrong place? It's like I'm nowhere near where I need to go.
Revelio.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I did. I was just here. Okay.
This is where they put me.
Okay, what? Must have been looking at the wrong marker on the map when I picked my destination.
Aloha Mora.
Can't miss a lock-picking opportunity.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
It's my favorite.
What's this one about? Ah!
Revelio.
The Frog Choir.
Revelio. The bells must be upstairs. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. One out, one to go. Revelio. Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
Alright, get down here.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Revelio.
Man, that is a real cacophony of bells.
Aloha Mora.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
I don't see how the bells could be such a huge deal, but if you say so, I'll take your word for it. Okay, and more side quest action going on over here.
Any of you know where I can find
Professor Fig.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets...
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't. Greetings!
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what.
Headmaster? Here, what could you want?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls,
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that now.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of... Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Not the plot that I thought. Turns out Professor Black is not an imposter. Is there a new quest? Is the old quest gone? What happened? Nope. Nothing new in my post. Oh, wait, here we go. Another handle, huh? Nope. Okay, something's got to be popping up soon enough. There it is.
On another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Darling sister, delighted to receive your recent towel. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising to the challenges presented by not only the students, but also a certain headmaster. Your patience knows no bounds. Speaking of patience, thank you for all that you've done for Gareth. Your instincts are sharp indeed. A delicate balance of discipline and creative encouragement is all he needs. I confess I'm glad that his fellow students have replaced his own family when it comes to trying out his latest brews. Marvelous how he spins it. You're the first lucky ones. Never mentions the possibility of untoward reactions. Well, I must be off. Apologies for the short note. Seems the youngest has got herself into a bit of a predicament. Tossed a garden gnome into the neighbor's dirigible plums. Again. Anyway, hope to see you at the holidays. Sending my love, G.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Professor Hackett, as discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Runrung's actions, and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now we must remain vigilant. Respectfully, Aesop Sharp.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Headmaster's office gargoyle.
Lumos. Revelio. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Good thing I grabbed all those lock spells before I came up here.
Revelio.
Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Belvina, in particular, chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk. I remind her that you're ensuring the quality of her future education. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an owl. Although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin, help me. Cygnus is now crawling and follows Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal sniveling that Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage. Ursula.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Professor Black, regarding your letter dated the 20th of September, I shall not consider the admissions process at Hogwarts. Regards, Ferris Spavin, Minister for Magic London.
Revelio.
The key of admittance. What is that for?
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Why can't I grab this letter? I mean, it looks like I should be able to grab it.
Accio. That must be the pedestal. Revelio.
Okay, I've stolen everything.
Where am I?
What?
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. Come on, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
he doesn't come back.
How could this happen?
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
I don't have to do that whole thing.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Is that the Elder Wand? That is the Elder Wand, isn't it?
I've never felt such power.
Depulso! Bombarder! Descendo! Depulso! Stupefy! Bombarder! Depulso! Descendo! Potato! Stupid! Depulso! Defender! Stupid! Bombarder! Descendo! Depulso! Stupid! Defender, Depulso, Defender, Stupid One, Depulso, Descender, Bombarder, Defender, Depulso, Stupid One, Depulso, Stupid one. Depulsor. Descender. Stupid one. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Protego. Stupid one. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Descender. Bombarder. Stupid one. Depulsor. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Protego. Stupid one. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Depulsor. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Protego. Depulsor. Defender. Stupid one. Depulsor. Bombarder. Descender. Stupid one. Defender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Stupid one.
What?
Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupid one. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Protego. Stupid one. Depulsor. Defender. Stone. This must be for me.
Must be the Sorcerer's Stone. All three of the Deathly Hallows.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. nothing.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear, sweet Neve.
Neve. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Crazy. I knew she was going to turn into a monster.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, What you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
All right, well, we're at an hour, and that's the end of that trial. So we'll go ahead and end this episode here. Thanks for joining us, and be back again soon.